Hello and welcome. I am Lynn Spiro of Lynn Spiro and Company. Thank you for joining us today to view 5 simple steps to organizing your shed. Before we get started with our presentation, let me tell you a little bit about who I am, what I do, and how organizing can help you. My company provides professional organizing services for the home and office. My goal is to help you, as busy individuals, bring organization into your space so you can find greater ease and functionality in your life. Are you wondering exactly what organization can help you with? Let me give you a few examples. Having organization in your life can decrease your stress, save you time and money, find you more space, improve your relationships, and with all that, increase the overall enjoyment in your life. Now that you know a little bit about myself and my company's goal, let's move on to what we will cover in this presentation. During this presentation, I will talk about what you might be experiencing with a disorganized shed, highlight the benefits of what having one will create for you, and take you through the 5 very simple steps on how to make it all better. So let's get started. What does your shed look like right now? Do you walk into piles of messes that you have to climb over to get to anything? Do you have to take tons of things out before you find what you need? Are you always having to buy new sprays, soil mix, or tools because you forget what you have? Are you frustrated because you know it can be better, but you're just not sure how to make it so? Or do you just avoid the space altogether because it's just too overwhelming? Well, I'm here to tell you that all of these problems can be solved. With a little guidance, a little bit of time, and some commitment from you, you can turn your shed into a well-organized space where you can store things efficiently. Let's talk about the amazing benefits you will gain by completing all of the steps you're going to learn today. When you organize your shed, you will be able to find things quicker and easier. You will be able to maintain the longevity of what you own, and you will be ready to go for next season when it starts. With that in mind, let's get started on those simple organizing steps. Step 1 of the 5 simple steps to organizing your shed is bring it all out. Yes, you heard me right. Start at the top of any pile or on either side of the shed and just remove one thing at a time. Take it out to a larger area, maybe the lawn, a patio, or a deck, and lay each item side by side until all the things from the floor or the shelf are in full view. Here's a picture of what it will start to look like. I like starting this way because it's easier to sort through your items when they're all in front of you than to do it inside a small space, and it gives you the best visual of what you have. To move to the next step, you will need a trash container or trash bags on hand. Step 2 is the sort step. It is the step where you will decide what needs to be tossed out, and it's meant to be done quickly. You should go through each item one by one. Ask yourself these questions. Is it broken? Do I no longer have a use for it? Have I not used it in the last 6 months? Or is it something I can live without? If you answered yes to any of these questions, throw it out. Here are 2 examples of what your piles might look like before you start the sort process in step 2. Note in the picture on the left there is camping equipment mixed with sprinklers, empty pull-out drawers, and sports equipment. In the picture on the right there is gardening supplies mixed in with furniture cushions and sports equipment hidden on the ground in the back. Once you weeded out all of the trash, you will have only piles of the things you wish to keep. Let's move on. Step 3 is to group like items with like items through categorizing. Some suggested categories that you might want to start with are gardening, yard work, pool, cleanup, or household. When you start to group like with like, ask yourself what would be the category where you would naturally look for the items you are grouping. As you start moving things around and asking yourself this question, you will find that the categories will naturally emerge. Now that your items are grouped and categorized, let's move to the next step. You are almost near the end, so hang in with me. Step 4 is to zone it out. Decide on where you want the zones for the categories you chose in step 3. For example, in this picture, zones were created for gardening equipment as shown in the picture on the right, and a zone for the large outdoor equipment was created as shown in the picture on the left. This is also the time to decide on what storage method you wish to use to house your zones. Choose the storage method that best fits within the space you have. Now on to the last step of this process. Step 5 is to return it all to the dedicated zones you created. Take a look at the picture of one of our client sheds after she returned everything. As you can see, she used portable shelves on one side to store some of the categories of items, and on the other side she stored all of the large outdoor equipment in the zone created. Remember to think outside the box when installing storage methods. Do you see the pull-out drawers? That's where our client stores all of the small gardening items, gloves, string, seed packets, etc. They're great for containing small loose items. Also, take advantage of the valuable square footage in your shed by going all the way up to the ceiling. You can even hang things from rafters or beams. When you're all done, take a step back and enjoy your accomplishments. And think about how what you've done will improve your life. Remember the benefits I discussed in the beginning? Let me remind you of how those specific benefits will positively impact your life. By weeding out the old, broken, or unused items and keeping only what is truly needed, you will free up space. By organizing items into categories, you will find things quicker and easier and save you valuable time. By keeping your equipment in a dedicated space, you will maintain the longevity of what you own and save yourself money. And by having your shed organized this season, you'll be ready to go for the next one. This concludes our slide presentation on 5 simple steps to organizing your shed. But wait, I'd like to invite you to interact with us again. Please visit our website at www.lynspiro.com/contact-us, where you can leave us a comment about this presentation, send us a picture of your accomplishments, browse our DIYer blogs, or contact us for help with your organizing challenges. We'd love to chat with you about your challenges, accomplishments, or questions. You may call us at 914-388-1617, and that's a phone line located in the United States. Maybe you'd like to drop by our Facebook page at www.facebook.com/Lynn Spiro and Company. Become a fan by clicking the like button so you can receive valuable organizing tips, product reviews, and information about organizing. You can even browse our Pinterest boards at www.pinterest.com/Lynn Spiro and CO for visual inspiration of our weekly topics. Whatever way you choose to interact with us, I'd like to thank you for joining our presentation today. I look forward to helping you bring organization into your world. By the way, did you notice that sweet little doggie in the bottom corner of your screen? That's Hope, the top dog of our End Company. She joins me in saying, until we meet again, happy organizing.